What if everything you've ever believed about wealth was only part of the story? For most of us, wealth is measured by numbers in a bank account, square footage of a house, or the latest gadgets we own. But deep in the heart of Japanese culture, a radically different perspective quietly unfolds, one that whispers. Real wealth lies not in what you add, but in what you remove. It invites you to rethink what it means to live fully and richly, where less isn't lack but liberation. Japanese minimalism is not about deprivation, it's about intentionality. It's about creating space for what truly matters: joy, peace, clarity, and connection. When we begin to peel away the layers of distraction and excess, we uncover the truth: our lives are already full of treasures. Time with loved ones, quiet mornings, deep breaths, and meaningful conversations. These are the currencies of a rich life. This philosophy encourages us to stop chasing more and start cherishing what already exists. Because in the stillness, in the simplicity, we often find the kind of wealth that money simply cannot buy. Every day, we carry things: physical clutter, emotional baggage, mental noise, and in carrying so much, we forget to notice what's actually giving us life. Japanese minimalism teaches us something beautifully simple, yet deeply profound. That peace begins when we let go. That true abundance is found when we make space for it. Decluttering in this way becomes not just a practical act, but a ritual of renewal. In homes across Japan, spaces are intentionally arranged to reflect calm, clarity, and contentment. Every item is chosen with purpose. Every corner breathes with peace. And in that space, life flows differently, lighter, freer. We begin to realize we don't need to hold on to everything. Ask yourself, does this add meaning to my life? Does it bring joy, or just wait? Start small. One drawer, one shelf, one habit. Each time you release what no longer serves you, you reclaim a piece of your soul. In the silence left behind, your true priorities begin to speak. And when they do, listen, because that is the voice of your most authentic, joyful self. In a world obsessed with appearances, Japanese minimalism invites us to look deeper, to see beauty not just in how something looks, but in how it serves. Imagine walking into a room where nothing is excessive, yet everything feels just right. That's the magic of functional beauty. In Japan, design isn't about showing off. It's about showing up for your life. Every object has a role. Every space has intention. This isn't just home design, it's life design. When everything you own serves a purpose, whether it's a simple wooden spoon or a well-loved jacket, to begin to feel connected to your environment, you move through your day with ease and presence. There's no noise, no chaos, just quiet efficiency and quiet joy. Start by asking, does this serve me? Does it make my life easier, more meaningful, more beautiful? Keep what says yes, let go of the rest. Over time, your surroundings begin to mirror your values, your essence, and in that alignment, you'll find both elegance and peace. Because when function meets beauty, life becomes a kind of poetry. Close your eyes. Imagine the soft texture of wood beneath your fingers, the gentle rustle of leaves, or beam of sunlight filtering through sheer curtains. This isn't a fantasy, it's the everyday reality of Japanese minimalist living. At its heart, this lifestyle calls us back to nature, not just as decor, but as medicine. In every wooden floor, every plant, every breath of natural light, there is healing, there is grounding, there is home. In Japan, the boundary between indoors and outdoors is often blurred. Homes breathe with the seasons. Gardens, even tiny ones, serve as places of reflection. Natural materials, stone, bamboo, clay are celebrated not for their perfection, but for their authenticity. The message is clear. To live well, we must live with nature, not apart from it. To bring this into your life, you don't need to redesign your home. Just let nature in. Open the windows, add a plant, sit by the sun, and let warm your walls and your heart. These small shifts carry big meaning. Because nature doesn't ask you to do more, she simply asks you to be. And when you let her in, peace finds its way to you. We spend so much energy trying to be flawless, curated lives, spotless homes, perfect timelines. But what if the cracks in our plans, the worn corners of our stories, were not flaws but features? In Japan, there is a gentle, powerful concept called wabi-sabi, deep appreciation for imperfection, impermanence, and incompleteness. It tells us that beauty lives in the broken, the aged, the real. Look around your space. Notice the things with a story: a chipped bowl from your grandmother, a wrinkled book filled with notes, a piece of furniture marked by time. These are not things to hide. These are things to honor. Just like those objects, you are not meant to be perfect. You are meant to be whole. In embracing imperfection, we also embrace humanity, our own and others. We allow space for softness, for flaws, for grace. And in doing so, we create homes and hearts that feel warm, lived in, and welcoming. This shift doesn't just change how your space looks, it changes how you live inside yourself. Less pressure, more presence. And in that presence, we begin to love ourselves, not despite our imperfections, but because of them. The final truth of Japanese minimalism is perhaps the most liberating. What fills your soul is not what fills your shelves. Experiences, fleeting, priceless moments carry more lasting joy than anything you can buy. A quiet morning walk, shared laugh over tea, the scent of rain. These are the things that become memories, that become meaning, that become you. In Japan, this belief is lived daily. A cup of tea becomes a ceremony. Seasonal festival becomes a celebration of life's flow. Their culture teaches that investing in moments time with family, learning a craft, walking with nature, brings a richness that no luxury ever could. So pause. Ask yourself, what experiences bring me joy? Then pursue them. Replace a purchase with a picnic. Swap an upgrade for a weekend getaway. These small decisions shape a life not of accumulation but of connection. And in the end, you'll discover something profound. The more you let go of things, the more space you create for moments that truly matter. This is wealth. This is abundance. This is life deeply lived.